Hi, hello, everyone. I'm back to you again. You want to travel abroad for your studies. What documents will you need to apply for visa? How do you apply for visa to study in Germany? A question that many have been asking. Today I have great news for you. I have one gentleman in the studio to help me do the discussion about how to apply for visa and what documents you need to apply for the visa to study abroad. Welcome on the show, Mr. Amankwa.
Thank you.
Yeah. We are going for a break. We'll be right back. When I come back, Mr. Amankwa will tell us the documents you will need to apply for visa and how you will do your visa application for abroad. I'll be right back. Welcome back, my dear viewer. So, Mr. Mankwa, can you tell viewers something about yourself?
Okay. My name is Kwadwo Amankwa from Ghana. Yeah. And I'm a student here at the University of Kassel.
Okay. So you're doing your master's in Germany, specifically the University of Kassel.
Yeah.
Yes, one of the nice universities I've ever been to. Very popular in Germany, Kassel. You have to apply and be there. So we are going straight to our topic. I want to travel abroad to Germany. I mean, to be specific, to Germany. To do masters, like you have gotten the chance to do your masters in Germany.
Yeah.
How do I apply for visa? Which documents will I need? So first, we jotted the two. We're jostling the two. How do I apply for visa? And what documents will I need?
Okay, so before anything, you must have admission letter. There are so many schools in Germany that you can apply to, and you are likely to have so many courses on that platform, international programs. Yeah, if you visit their website for international programs, you get so many programs. Both German taught courses and English taught courses.
Yeah, so after you've gotten your admission,
so
you'll be preparing for your visa.
Yeah, after you've had your admission successfully, you can visit the German Embassy website, German Embassy Ghana, their website. You can just go on Google and just Google German Embassy Ghana. Yeah,
German, if you're in Ghana, you just Google German Embassy Ghana. If you're in Nigeria or Kenya, Namibia, Liberia, wherever you are, just go on Google and just find the German Embassy in your home country. And he has something nice to tell you.
Yeah, so when you visit this site, you can search for their visa application process. Yeah, but in trying to do this, they have so many categories. Yeah, so you have to focus on student visa.
Yeah, student visa.
Yeah.
So you visit the website of the German Embassy in your home country and you search for that category that allows you to apply to study abroad.
Yeah.
And you gonna fill a form to allow you have German national visa. So the application form is meant for German national visa. But with that, you have to know what you're applying for. If you're applying to study abroad, then you fill in that detail that is needed from you to allow you get the visa to study in Germany.
Yeah.
If I heard you right, that is what you meant.
Yeah.
So if you're applying to study abroad, just look onto that. Don't fill other aspect of the form because you're only applying to study abroad. Yeah, so we're going for a break. We'll be right back and tell you what documents you will need. What documents you need to apply for the visa. Now you have gone to the website, you've gotten the form, you're almost filling. After failing, you're supposed to add some documents. What are these documents? Wait for me. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Mr. Mankwa is still here with me. So, you have anything to add?
Okay, so you just have to download your student visa form from the website. But before that, you have to carefully read through their requirements. Yeah, before you download the form to know exactly what you have to do. You just don't do anything, because when you make mistakes, you are not likely to be successful through the application process. Yeah.
So the code here is that you just don't do anything. Yeah. You just don't write anything. Just try your maximum best to fill the form correctly. To avoid any rejection, try to fill the form correctly. All right. So what documents will I need if I want to apply for?
Okay, in doing that, first
German national visa.
You must have your admission letter. Yeah, the admission letter is the first thing to have before you can do anything like this. So you must have your admission letter. Then you must have your certificates, your English proficiency letter, your university certificate, transcript, and the certificate of your high school. And you should also have your sponsorship letter with you, in case you are being sponsored by an institution or a relative, or you are self-financing yourself. You should have something to prove that. Yeah. And aside that too, you must have your birth cert also, and if you are married, you can also have your marriage certificates. If you have a German language certificate, you should add that one too. And so many, but it depends. Like I said, you have to read through the
form
requirements first.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you know exactly what is good pertaining to your application.
Yeah, so you need some transcripts, letter of admission,
Yeah.
your CV, your bachelor degree certificates,
Yeah.
your WASSCE certificates,
Yeah.
and many more. I mean, these are there for you to know. And sometimes they ask you to write motivational letters.
Yeah.
What is your motivation?
As well, yeah. Yeah.
So you have to write something. I mean, something motivation. What is motivating you to study abroad? Or what is motivating you to choose that particular program of your study? And
but then, regardless of whatever we said right now, you still have to go through the requirements so that you know exactly what they need from you. Because certainly, you will have to pay visa application fee. You will have to submit some passport pictures, and you must have your passport with you as well. And so there might be extra requirements of you.
yeah.
But for you not to make mistakes, regardless of everything that we just said right now, you should also do diligent work.
Do diligent work.
Yeah, you must be proactive as a student.
Be proactive and do the right thing. Get the right requirement of you. I mean, the document that is needed should be submitted to the embassy to allow you get your visa to Germany. So what he mentioned are the basics. I mean, these are general documents that we all need if you want to travel to Germany for your studies. So don't forget your certificates, your passport, I mean, the transcript and everything that, just as he mentioned, and do the right thing. So I heard you talk about German language proficiency.
Yeah.
Is it optional or is compulsory?
It's depending on the program you got, the program you applied to. Yeah, it's not compulsory. Some students don't need German language certificate to come here, but for your own good, you can start learning German language back home before you come here, so that things will not be so difficult for you. But it's not compulsory.
Oh, okay.
It becomes compulsory when the school you had admission to is one of their requirements. Then you have to have that level of language skills. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're going for a break. We'll be right back. We are back on the show. We are still on how you can apply for visa to study in Germany and the documents you need to study in Germany. And Mr. Mankwa is still here with me in the studio. So you mentioned visa application fee.
Yeah.
And you went on to mention proof of funds.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the proof of funds and the visa application fee? What do you mean by these two?
So the visa application fee is the amount you pay to the embassy for the visa processing.
Okay.
But I cannot be specific with that because it's subject to change.
It's subject to change. It means it could be 1,000. It could be 75 euro as we speak.
Yeah.
But next year or next 2 years, the amount can increase.
So it depends.
So we cannot be specific on the visa application fee.
Yeah.
But just get it straight that once you are applying for visa to study abroad, you will be charged visa application fee. So what about the proof of funds?
So the proof of funds is what I earlier said, sponsorship. So you can have formal obligation. The formal obligation is when you have a relative here. When you have a relative here and the person has enough funds to sponsor your education.
Yeah. Enough funds in quotes.
Yeah. The person certainly must be working, have good records, good financial records.
Status, yeah.
Yeah. So that person can help you get formal obligation.
Okay. So it's like the person in Germany should be of a certain status and should meet certain requirements.
Yeah. You must be working.
The person must be working.
Yeah, you must have enough funds in your account.
Yeah, because you have to show your payslip.
Enough financial records.
Enough financial records.
Yeah.
So, because the person might go to the foreign office to show his or her payslips and passport and tell the foreign office that I have a relative in Ghana that if you allow him or her to come, I will be ready and willing to pay for the living expenses of this person coming. Yeah. That is what they call formal obligation. So you have to get somebody in Germany who will be willing to pay for your living in Germany. And the person goes for a letter, just a letter from the foreign office or the Rathaus, as they say. The person sends this letter to you and you take this letter to the German embassy in your home country. And hey, you are on your way to Germany. What next?
Okay, so with the formal obligation, if someone is going for a formal obligation for you in this regard, you don't have to pay any amount. Apart from your visa processing fee, that's it. You just get a formal obligation and you can just travel with it.
You don't pay any amount.
Yeah.
You don't open any block account in Germany.
No.
You will just need the letter.
Yeah.
Go to the embassy, say, hey, my uncle, my mother, my father, my brother says, allow me go to Germany because he or she is willing to pay for my living expenses. Yeah. Okay, so that is formal obligation. What another way can I come to Germany?
So, perhaps for any brilliant students, you can secure a sponsorship letter for yourself, like a scholarship.
Scholarship?
For yourself.
Okay.
From any institution ready to sponsor you. And with that scholarship, you can go straight forward to the embassy with your scholarship letter.
Okay.
And with that, it's the easiest way to get here. Within 3-4 days, they can give you a visa to this place.
When you have scholarship,
yeah,
you can get German visa to study here in Germany. I mean, it will take you just 4 days maximum. If you're able to prove that you have scholarship, I mean, it must be authentic. And once the embassy gets to know it's authentic, within 4 days, you're on your way to Germany. And the popular scholarship institution that we all know is the DAAD.
Yeah, DAAD. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're in Ghana, maybe you know something like Get Fund. Yeah. So when you're in Nigeria, you know where to go. In Namibia, Liberia, Kenya, Rwanda, you know where to go for your scholarship. So first was the formal obligation, second was scholarship, and what else do you add?
So the last one I'm talking about is sponsorship. You have to get a sponsorship from a relative, whether you are sponsoring yourself,
Self-financing.
Yeah, from any relative, any person who is ready to give you that money.
Yeah, this one you have to be in your home country.
Yeah, in that regard, you have to have a blog account and pay about 10,300 euro.
You don't mean it.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, so you open a blog account in Germany with a bank, either Fantiba or Deutsche Bank.
Yeah.
And you deposit, you make a security deposit into that account. And once you show proof of that deposit, the German embassy will allow you come for your studies.
And like I said, when you go through the requirements for a student visa, you also see all these things. You will know which bank to open a bank account with.
Good.
Yeah, because the bank setting is here in Germany, and they will show you how to contact the bank for the bank to open an account for you. And after that, you can transfer the amount to that account. And after that, you print your statement, your bank statement, and send it to the embassy so that they will know that, okay, you can come to Germany and sponsor yourself with that kind of amount for at least a year.
Oh, okay. So all you need is block account. So formal obligation is first. Second is scholarship. The third one is how you get a block account in Germany. You block some amount of money in that account with a specific bank in Germany. And the embassy will tell you which banks to select and how much you're supposed to put into that account. The amount keeps changing. Last 2 years, the amount was different from how much people are paying now.
And likewise, the bank.
Yeah, and the banks also change.
I used EcoBank.
Okay.
Before me, those people used Deutsche Bank. And right now, I've heard it's a different bank. So
yeah, they've added many of them to the banks. Is it Cora or Coracle? I mean, you just go to the German embassy and you will get all these banks for yourself.
Yeah.
What is needed here is be prepared to put some money into an account in Germany. The amount is the issue here. So let's talk about something important. Did you involve a middleman, like a connection man, or a third party when you are applying for the visa?
No, it's between you and the embassy. There's no third party. Yeah, it's just, I can say it's fraudulent to involve a third party. It's fraudulent to involve a third party when you are applying for visa at the German embassy. Take note of this. Don't involve any connection man or middleman in your application process. It's just smooth. Just go by what you are telling you and get your visa. Just secure yourself from any fraudulent activity. Yeah, so it's not allowed and permitted. No, you do everything in person.
Okay.
Yeah, you do everything in person. You don't need any third party. They will not even ask you to bring any third party.
Sure.
It's just between you and the embassy. So you go to the embassy yourself.
Okay. Yeah. And even if you want to know anything, if you're seeking information, there are some nice guys at the German embassy at the reception. They are there to offer you any advice you want. Just walk in there. The term here is walk in. Go there straight and they will provide you all the information you need. So this is how you can apply for visa, and these are the documents that you will need to study in Germany. Thank you for coming on the show, Mr. Mankwa.
Yeah.
We would like to have you more times on this show.
Yeah. And before we go, okay. If you need any information about studies, about anything concerning studies and everything about studies, you can also go to the administrative section of German embassy.
Okay.
If you go there, they have people there to talk to you, to coach you on the kind of courses you can apply to.
Oh, okay.
The process you have to go through.
Okay.
Yeah. In doing this, you don't always have to be listening to people.
Don't listen to people.
Yeah. The German embassy, the administrative section of the German embassy is a good place to be. They are friendly. They can offer you every advice you need.
Okay.
When it is about studies.
When it's about studies, they are there to offer you all the advice, anything that you need to come to Germany to study. They are friendly, as he mentioned. You have anything to add in your last submission? Anything?
I'm expecting anyone who wants to be here to be here.
He's expecting you to come to Germany and study with him. Be motivated. Don't lose hope. You might go through this series of application process, but hey, it has an end. You will surely get there and get your visa. Thank you for watching this show. In our next episode, we're telling you, or we go deep into the proof of funds, the formal obligation, the scholarship, and the sponsorship that we talked about. We will have a whole show about this. Thank you for watching.